Hi, welcome back to ODE YouTube channel, and today I'm here for another Kaweco Sport review. And today it is the Kaweco Collection, one of the 5 editions so far in 2021 of Kaweco Collection. Kaweco Collection is a new series of Kaweco that are meant to be released for a short period of time, but unlike they used to be, they are released worldwide, so they are widely available. This pen was sent to me by Kaweco for review, and I'm showing it to you now. It is available for purchase, at least they only can be delivered to customers from 17th November 2021. And so let's start. This is the Kaweco Collection Cyan. It comes inside a cardboard box as the usual Kaweco pens come, but this one comes in this cyan color to match the pen. Instead of, it says Kaweco Collection here on the imprint, but otherwise it's quite a regular box with a different color. Cardboard, you take it out, the pen comes inside this sleeve. Here you can see it is a Skyline because it has chrome trim, Skyline Sport, fountain pen, FP, double broad nib, and it is the blue, but it's really the cyan. That's how it is called. So here you have the pen. About the Kaweco Collection. The Kaweco Collection, this one is based in the sport model. So what we have is a cap that is quite long. The pen is short, but the cap is long. It is a faceted cap with 8 facets. In one of them it says Kaweco Collection. It has the Kaweco logo on top, chrome, because this is Skyline Sport. The pen is all of the same color. The barrel is cylindrical. It has a minor step down there. You can feel it, but not really much. And then you have this knurled little part there. It says made in Germany at the end. It has threads. It has a hourglass shaped section, which is quite comfortable. It's not very thick, but it's comfortable. The pen, as you can see, is short, but at least for my hand size, I can write with it and post it, but they are really meant to be used posted because they get quite long this way. The nib is made of steel. In this case, it is a double broad nib. It says Germany, when you're inside, it says since 1883, and then it has the Kaweco logo and BB, and here you have the feed with Kaweco engraved on the feed. You unscrew the section and you have one cartridge inside that will be of this color. This is the royal blue, and this is the one I used in this pen. So to make it short, this is the pen. About the turning to uncap, it takes one turn and 1/4 to uncap, which is quite nice. And to post, it doesn't screw in, it just fits perfectly, and it's very easy and quickly to deploy. So if you want to know more about Kaweco Sport pens, you can check many other Kaweco Sport pens in the playlist in this YouTube channel, which is called Kaweco Madness, and you have lots of Kaweco reviews. Now, I don't want to spend that much time talking about these, the Kaweco in general. Let's talk about these, and let's talk about the comparisons of the pen. First, I want to say this is a special edition, but it is plastic and it costs the regular 24-25 euros. So it's quite nice. It depends on your country and your VAT tax. So here is the pen. Let's see the size comparison, and I have here a Parker Centennial Dual Fold, and you can see the Kaweco is quite short, and also a Lamy All-Star that is also of the same size as the Fold, so the Kaweco is shorter. When you uncap, I will not post the Safari because I don't think it is meant to be posted, the All-Star because it's not meant to be posted, but the Kaweco Sport is meant to be posted and the Parker Fold is not meant to be posted. This way, the Parker Centennial Fold, Big Red, the Lamy All-Star Pacific Blue, they are all of the same size. This is quite nice, but when you look at the nibs, the nib of Lamy is kind of small and narrow with this typical Lamy shape. Then we have the Kaweco, which is kind of which is a number 5 nib, and you have the nib on the Fold, which is around a number 6. And this is it for size comparison. When we're talking about size and comfort in writing, yes, the pen is comfortable, it is inexpensive, so it's really a nice choice in my opinion. Now, as I was saying, let's go for color comparison, and I tried to bring some pens here to the table. I brought some in the other video when I made the unboxing, so you can check that if that may be useful for you. But I have here some pens. So I have the Lamy All-Star Pacific Blue, which you can see it's much more turquoise. This one is a different color, really. I have here the Lamy Safari Candy Aquamarine, which is also very different. I have, let's go for non-Kaweco pens. I have a Parker Esprit, which is more similar but not as green as the Cyan. And we have also 3 more pens, non-Kaweco pens. This is a Parker 45 Teal, and no, this is not Teal. Some people were asking online if why they call it Cyan and it's Teal. It's very difficult to show colors on screen, camera or video, photo or video, but now I think you can see that there is really some color difference. And sometimes the colors we see and the photos that are released are not that accurate. And you have here this is a Leonardo Ficino Italiano Furore Grande Blue Positano, which is a very nice color, very nice blue. Some of the swirls match a little bit, but again, this is greener than this pen. And finally, I have also here the Parker 65 in Teal, and it's not the same color at all. Now, we will put all these aside. Let me put them like this so you can still check the colors. And I will have here the Kaweco Collection Cyan, and I will also have this is the navy, the current dark blue version. This is the AL Sport June Bright something blue, which was a special edition for Japan. I thought it could be similar, but no, it's not. I have the Elite Royalty Edition. This is the Royal Blue, not the same thing. The Bunt Sport, definitely not the same. I showed you also the Ocean Blue, it's not the same. I don't have it here today. The Frosted Sport, which is much lighter and not green. And finally, I have here a prototype that has this color, and I think these may be kind of the closest, but when you look at it, you really see that this is a sparkly one. It's not comparable. So we can see that this color is very hard to show and to match. So if you want to have an idea, I can only give you an idea by the negative. It's not any of those. However, it matches quite well the color of the box. And if you want to have an idea of the color of this pen, if you have an Altoids box, this one, the wintergreen flavor, you will see that the color is almost a good match for the pen. It's quite a good match, not perfect but quite good. So if you want to know if that you like the color of the Kaweco Collection Cyan, and if you have an Altoids box for the wintergreen flavor, check it. If you like this color, that's approximately this one. Now I will take this out of the way and let me just show you the Kaweco collection as it is released for 2021. The first color that was released was the Kaweco Collection Light Lavender. Beautiful color. I really think they did a wonderful job with this Kaweco collection. The following release was the Vibrant Violet, which is a very nice color also. This one is made of aluminium but with gold trim. This has chrome trim, so two very nice pens, and I would say these are kind of let's call them like a pair that goes together very, very well. And then the next release in the summer was this beautiful Kaweco Collection Dark Olive, which is dark olive, beautiful color with gold trim also. And now they released two pens, the Kaweco Collection, this one, and also the Kaweco Collection, but in the special model. This is the red, so this is the special red or red special, and this is a wonderful pen, also very beautiful with gold trim, and I will review it very, very, very soon. So you have an idea of what to expect if you want to have one of these pens. So this is not released yet, it will be released tomorrow, so I hope you enjoy this review. I hope this is helpful for you to decide if you want to buy the pen or not. Now let's go for a short writing sample. And here I am with the pen and paper, and now it looks darker because of the exposure for the white background. So that's what we have to deal with. So this is the nice color, and let's post the pen. I have the camera very low. Let's see if I don't hit the camera. So what we have here is the Kaweco. Let me check the focus on this. I have to put it down. This is the Kaweco Collection. This is the Cyan, and this one has a double broad steel nib. The ink inside is the well-behaved Kaweco Royal Blue cartridge, and the paper is the Rhodia or Rhodia dot pad. And let me write just a little bit for you to see how the pen behaves. Okay, this is enough for writing sample, so you can see how chaotic my writing is usually. Even with the dots, I don't seem to write on the line, so that happens. So this is a double broad nib, and what we can see is that the pen writes really well. I don't have any complaint. Again, there are lots of complaints on the internet about the Kaweco nibs. I never found really a bad one. There are some that are not so good, and that's something that I'm going to talk about when I make the review of this pen. The other one, the dark red or deep red. But about this, it works really well. The nib is very, very, very smooth on paper. It behaves perfectly. It has this kind of line. It's not stub, it's really a double broad or a broad. I'm not completely sure. If you press it a little harder, you put a little bit more ink on paper, but not that much. So don't expect line variation with this. If you want to do reverse writing, it is less smooth, but still smooth, and it is kind of a fine line. About the wetness of the pen, it's not too wet, but also this ink is not the wettest ink ever. So you'll have a very nice and decent writing experience with the right amount of ink on paper, which is good because you don't have a super wet pen that allows you to write on less good papers. So I think this is all I had to show you for this video. This is a very interesting pen. If you like collecting Kawecos, I think you shouldn't skip this one. I have to thank you, Kaweco, for providing me this pen for review and before it was officially released, so I can make this review ahead on time. And I have to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to meet you here soon for another video. So, bye!